No, you're not seeing things. This is a 1970 Chevrolet K10. K? Huh? See that? Four-wheel drive. This is a basically factory unmolested truck that belongs to my brother. He'd inherited this just here recently, and he decided it's time to see if this old family heirloom will fire up. We're not exactly sure what motor is in this thing. We know it's a small block Chevy. We didn't get the BBC, unfortunately, but we'll just make do. We're not trying to show off or nothing. Inside, you know, it's basically all there. It's how it was. It really probably did run when it was parked. So we're going to go through it today, and we're going to see if my brother and I can get this thing back on the road. Had to blast out the original ignition switch.
Okay.
Do you boost cars?
Do I?
You boost cars?
Do I boost cars? What'd you say?
I was trying to say the Fast and Furious line where Toretto's interrogating Spielner when they first meet.
You boost cars?
No, never.
Okay, got key.
Okay.
You ain't got no battery.
Let me make sure, I want to check the motor, make sure it turns over before I crank the starter.
You're in gear. Well, he was in reverse, so you'd have been safe. It's turning, yeah. Slowly. I got a question. Where the hell's the dipstick at? Dipstick? What's a dipstick? Alright. We're at top dead center on number 1. New HEI going in. HEI actually are the initials of the inventor's mistress. You probably didn't know that. Yeah? Trenton says no.
Alright, here we go.
I think it stands for high energy ignition. That could also be a lie. Alright, put a fresh-ish battery. Got her to turn over.
Alright, Todd, can you go in there and just flip the throttle real quick?
Throttle?
Yeah, or no, the ignition. Yeah, I'll get that thing to drop down.
Oh!
Alright.
He just cut Trenton's foot off! His foot was in the radiator fan, Dad. He wasn't ready.
Alright. There we go.
Alright, good. Good.
See if you don't zap the throttle.
Just gotta engage that.
Oil pump shaft.
Yeah.
You'll never get it to, if you stick a screwdriver and try to fire it that way, it won't ever work. So you just get it in place and then hit the starter and the oil pump will turn around and drop it down.
Alright.
So now it's seated all the way.
Walked up just in time.
I'm here to help.
I don't want to hear you about took Trent's foot off earlier.
You got a pair of ice grips.
Well. Thought you'd never ask. But I actually don't know where my traditional ones are.
Okay.
Your distributor. You want to hook up the vac advance or no?
No.
Yeah, that's for sissies. What's that?
It's not gonna run without some fuel.
I could.
Can you run it for a little bit without the fuel?
Yeah.
It's on fire! It'll, as soon as it hits it, you're on fire.
Actually,
Yeah. Crank it over, it'll go out. Good. You're good. I thought you saw that.
You didn't see that fire up here? No. Well, fireball. Tommy's off. Your belt. It's just getting. It's hot. It's undressing a little bit. A little piece of belt.
no, it is probably out of time, too.
All right, hit it. Yeah, the pump's running. It sounds like it's just running out of gas. You have to take the little sunbuck apart, I reckon.
I think the fuel stuff, the needle stuff.
Get a little tappy. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo. What? Oh, there it goes. Yep, you can hear the tone change in the fuel pump. That needle let go. Alright, we're gonna see if she'll roll. There's no brakes, obviously. She's looking for a gear. Just pick one. She looks good when she rolls. Oh yeah.
Let me see if it's got reverse.
It's hotter out here. Put it back inside. Oh, almost.
I just didn't want to run over. I didn't want to go over the block.
No, you're good. You're 10 feet away. I got you. I got you. About 2 feet, 3 feet. Here, we can just push you. There you are, right there. Yeah, she drives. Of course she drives. I'm too. All right, new battery cables. We put a black one on the negative instead of the red. Put a new red one on to replace this bare stranded copper cable wrapped in electrical tape. Didn't work well and was super dangerous. Engine bay looks good.
Next, we got to get rid of this. This is to the starter solenoid, but it's way too long, so I'm gonna cut it down there and just reroute this wire and
Shorten her up a little bit. Okay. Fuel tank is removed, cleaned, and reinstalled. Seat's been pulled out. Basically looks like a brand new truck. So you need a pickup, sending unit.
cleaned all that wiring up.
Took out the radio equalizer boy that you didn't need. Cleaned up the seat. Yeah. She's ready. Look how good this thing looks sitting in the shop. Okay, so here's where we're at after just over 24 hours of working on this thing. We have put in an HEI distributor, got the motor way cleaner. It still probably looks dirty, but man, that is a huge improvement. New leads coming from the starter and the block for our battery terminals. The interior, well, it's basically a brand new truck in here. Looks really good. So we got the new ignition in. And we've got a list of things we have yet to do. We're going to replace the entire brake system, so booster, master, lines, shoes, all that fun stuff. We're going to get a new belt because the one we had, it was not having a good time. Astute observers may recognize that as a different carburetor. That's off of one of our Mopar 360s. We got desperate last night and thought we might try to adapt it, but we're gonna go a different route. We're probably gonna get an updated intake and carburetor, and that way we know that we've got kind of everything just squared away and good. Oh, also we pulled the tank, flushed it, cleaned it, reinstalled it. We cleaned the seat. You probably can't tell. It's kind of dirty, but we got a little cleaner. Oh yeah, didn't you see this? Got the, kind of hurt that grommet a bit, but it's fine. So here's where we're sitting for now. Ooh, a little buff. We're gonna order some parts. We'll be back in a couple weeks. And she'll be ready for the road.
I found my lock ring.
You lost the lock ring?
I don't know where it's at.
Is it not on the tank still?
Probably in the toolbox. No, it ain't.
Well, doesn't that look a lot better? So we get new valve covers, obviously, new intake, new carburetor. We need to get a longer hose for the upper radiator hose. So once we get that hose connected, we'll go back and we'll torque down all the bolts now that the gasket maker stuff has had time to set up, and we'll be about ready to go. You see we got the fuel line replaced all the way to the new fuel sending unit in the tank. Well, you don't see, but we did. New fuel sender. We left the hard lines, but we replaced all the soft lines, even the vent lines. New belt. That was definitely needed. Boy, that thing's shiny. Well, it's been a while. A couple months, actually. When we started on the old truck here, it was hot. Middle of summer. And it's clearly not now. But that's actually one of the benefits of being able to will it run your own stuff. The stuff that you care about, the stuff you're keeping, the stuff you're actually going to drive. You know, it takes a little bit of time to save up the money to buy all the parts that these turds need to get back on the road again. And so now we're kind of to a good point. My brother has been assembling parts over the last couple months for the front axle, for the brakes, and that's really what's next. We're going to do the front suspension, front axle swap, hopefully today, as well as the rear brakes with new master cylinder and all that fun stuff. So we're going to try to complete the brake job this weekend, and at that point, it will finally be ready for the road test. All right, so here's where we're at. We use the old Harbor Freight ball joint press. Got the knuckles ready. So we're gonna start cleaning those up. We got some of the locking hub parts we're gonna clean up. Clean up these front hubs. Got a fresh coat of paint on the axle. Probably needs one more. So we're getting all this stuff prepped and ready. Trent went to the store to get some stuff we forgot, and then it's gonna be assembly time.
Yes, that's what we need. Honestly, it'd be a good idea to clean them all. Bearing was toast.
Doesn't look good.
Yeah, keep going. Okay.
All right, let's hope he can stop. Oh, there's brake pedal. He's smiling, that's a good sign. Oh yeah. Don't hit the Smurf. That looks like brakes to me. Damn, that thing looks good. First drive.
Can I?
Oh yeah, she drives good. You gonna be able to whip around that pole?
Can I go back out over there?
Yep. Halfway there. She made it. 4.5 miles. Storms coming in, tornadoes, no windshield wipers. Yes. All kinds of brakes.
Oh yeah.
So that's the end of the story, I think, for now at least. After sitting for 30 years, not only did she start and drive, she made a beer run. You can see we're yanking that out because we've got another plan in place for this. Got a built 350 going in, but that's it. Hey, Kendall. All right. She's a runner.